Hello everyone, myself Pavitra, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Osur. Today topic is Classification of Audit. Agenda: Classification of audit, objectives of auditing, qualities or qualification of an auditor. First one, classification or types of audit. So the audit can be classified into different types, namely first one, complete audit. It is one of which all the transactions are recorded in the books of accounts are audited thoroughly. Second point, partial audit. It is one in which only a particular types of transactions are verified to ascertain the truthness. Next, compulsory audit. It is one which has been made compulsory under specific rules and regulations. For example, the company's accounts must be audited compulsory under the rules and regulations of the Companies Act. Fourth, voluntary audit. It is one in which it is carried on at the sweet will of the proprietor of the business concern. Fifth one, private audit. It is one which is undertaken by the private organization such as sole traders, partnership firm, joint stock companies, etc. Sixth one, government audit. It is one which is applicable to the government department only. Next, seventh one, final audit. It is the one which begins after the close of the accounting period. It is also known as completed periodic audit. Eighth one, continuous audit. It is a detailed examination of all the transactions by the auditor continuously throughout the year or at the regular intervals. It is applicable in the following cases or where it is decided to prevent the final account at the close of the financial year, where the internal check systems has not been applied. Next, where the management requires the revive of the financial position of their concern monthly or quarterly, etc. Next, ninth one, interim audit. It is the audit conducted by the company or any other business concern at any time during the year in the middle of the financial year in order to ascertain the interim profit or losses of the business concern. Next, 10th one, cash audit. The purpose of cash audit is to examine the cash receipts and the cash payments, the preparation of the cash book also while auditing the cash transactions of the business concern. Next, objectives of auditing. The objectives of auditing are mainly classified into two types, namely main objective and second one is subsidiary objective. Main objective. The main objective of audit is to find out whether the accounts of a particular business concern exhibit a true and fair view of the earnings and the financial state of affairs. Section 227 of the Companies Act of 1956 states that the main objective of audit is to give a true and fair view. In case of the balance sheet of the financial state of the company at the end of the year, the main objective of audit is to form an independent judgment and opinion about the regularity and financial state of affairs and the working results. Next, subsidiary object. The subsidiary object of the audit are incidental to the main object. The important subsidiary objects of the audit are, first one is detection of errors. So these type of errors may arise at the various stage in bookkeeping. They may be done innocently or deliberately. The errors may be of the following types. That one is errors of principle, clerical or technical error, errors of omission, errors of commission, errors of duplication, compensating errors. Second one, detection of frauds. The frauds connected with the accounts in the following ways. First one, misappropriation of cash, misappropriation of goods. Next, plastification of accounts. Third one, prevention of errors and frauds. It is possible only by the application of sound of internal check and the efficient management of the business concern. In this case, an auditor simply puts a moral check upon the staff by detecting some of the errors and frauds in the books of accounts. Next, qualities or qualifications of an auditor. According to section 141 subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2013, a person shall be eligible for appointment as an auditor of a company only if the chartered accountant. A chartered accountant is one who holds a valid certificate of practice under the Chartered Accountants Act 1949. That means only a chartered accountant holding a certificate of practice is eligible for appointment as an auditor of company. Nowadays, the auditor must have some qualities for his efficient work. Some of the qualities are inherent by birth and some of other qualities of an auditor are mainly classified into two types, namely professional qualities. So the important professional qualities of a successful auditor are, first one is knowledge of accounting. The auditor should be fully familiar with the principles of accounting. He should know the framework of accounting, various systems of accounting and its functions in a business oriented society. Second one, knowledge of principles of accounting. The auditor should be familiar with the various of accounting principles regarding periodic incomes, recognition of revenue and capital items of income and expenditure, depreciation, equity measurement and the presentation of financial statements. Third one, knowledge of cost accounting. The auditor should be fully familiar with the cost accounting regarding direct cost and indirect cost, cost correction, allocation of overheads, standard costing, cost and budget.